Hello everybody and welcome to a video where I'm requesting a few things. Well, I'm giving you guys some news and I'm requesting feedback. So here's the deal. After many months, almost a year actually, a year of talking about upgrading my processor, because I have a 6-year-old processor, I have a duo core. It's an Intel Core 2 Duo, which is 6 years old. It's terrible. It's really killing my performance on a lot of games. So after a year of talking about upgrading, I finally did, right? It'll be here this next week, which is awesome. It's really exciting. Thank you guys so much for supporting it, because without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to do this, which is good for you guys because then it makes the videos look better, run better. I'll be able to get them out quicker because then I can process quicker. And I could do things like live streaming again, so we'll live stream PlanetSide. We will film more PlanetSide now that I'm able to, and there's a lot of really good things that come out of me upgrading my processor. If you're curious what I got an i5 Ivy Bridge quad core. All i5s are quad core, and then it is a 3.8 turbo boost, but it overclocks to 4.8 without any issues. It's considered the best gaming processor out right now by many people. And it comes with a really nice Asus motherboard, and I got 8 gigs of DDR3 1600 RAM. So that is what I got. It was actually fairly cheap, and I needed to get it because the processor I have is dying. We are losing a core. One of the cores in the 2 cores that I have, it is failing on me, so I had to upgrade. Now, this brings me to what I need to tell you, which is kind of the feedback that I need. As you see in the background here, this is the Dash Route fight. We did this just the other night. I was going to do this footage for the guide, but as you see, it's running at like anywhere from 15 to 25 frames per second. Not good, not enjoyable to watch. There's fights that are way worse, like the Thrasher fight was a good solid 11 pretty much the entire time, and it doesn't look good to me, and I don't like that kind of quality. So here's where I need the feedback from you guys. Do you want the first few story mode fights like this one already out? Because I can pump these suckers out. They would be out in time for you guys to start rating them and know the fights and guides and all that, which is fine. They would just be the story mode ones. We've done hard mode. We've killed a couple bosses in hard mode, which is great. We're moving on up. We're pretty close. I think we're tied for... we are third on the server right now as far as kills go, which is really great. It's what we were hoping for. I mean, we're a very competitive guild, and we like to do a lot of progression. So we have a few of those fights recorded and ready to go for guides. But here's where I need your feedback. Would you rather wait for me to re-record it this next week and get out guides that are at anywhere from 30 to 60 frames per second, depending on the fight? I mean, Thrasher, for whatever reason, just kills frame rate anyway, so it would probably be at like 40 frames per second, which doesn't matter for you guys. And neither does recording in 60, because YouTube is only 30, but it would look smoother and it would just look better. Do you guys want me to redo them all in 60 now that I'm going to have the opportunity to? What that does for you guys, though, is it pushes the guides back to like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like possible release dates for those rather than Sunday, maybe Monday and Tuesday. So it's kind of one of those things. It's a trade-off. You get better videos, you get better frame rate stuff on those, they look better. The graphics will already be kicked up to high. I mean, they're pretty much at high already, but there's some things that I could add that make it look like the game would look a little better. Would you rather have that or later videos? Or, I guess, earlier videos. It's one of those things you just gotta, you gotta determine what you guys would rather see. Plus, some of you guys are really good hardcore raiders, and that's awesome. I really appreciate, any type of raider. It takes a lot of determination to do that. So some of you would rather have them earlier so you can teach your raids the fights, and I totally understand that. So it's a trade-off. Whichever one I get more votes for is what I'll do. And if someone provides me with a really good, I guess, plan, like if they give me a reason why I should wait or a reason why I shouldn't, that just outweighs all of the votes, then that's probably also something that I could do. So give me your feedback on that. Also, let me know in the future what kind of games you would like to see live streamed. I'm hoping to do like weekend live streams, just constant, which would be great to finally get that going. And the other thing is, would you want to see more Star Wars stuff with the bosses? Like, I plan on doing story mode and hard mode for these current ones, and we'll see how those go. They'll probably be really successful, which is great, but would you rather see like some of the old stuff? I don't know. I don't know if you would want to see Terra from Beyond, which is technically new because they just upgraded it to 55. Would you want to see guides for that? Let me know, because that's something that we have to consider as well, because I haven't filmed any of that, because I don't think anybody doesn't not know those fights, and they're pretty much the exact same fights from hard mode anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So let me know. It's just one of those videos, just like let me know what you would rather see, and it's exciting. It's a really exciting time for the channel because everything will be upgraded. This means that the sniper series will be put into 60 to 80 frames per second when recording, which is going to be awesome because it's going to look great. And man, it's just, everything is just so good now. It's just the one processor upgrade is going to gain me so many frames per second you don't even know. I've been CPU bottlenecked for the longest time. Like, I can run PlanetSide 2 on high settings, actually on the ultra settings, and get like 20 frames per second. And funnily enough, if I run it on low settings, I get like 10. It's just it puts more load on the graphics card. And I have a really good graphics card, but my processor isn't there. With the new processor, I'll be getting 120 frames per second in most areas on that because it is a total baller. So on that note, let me know, and we shall see you guys next time.